Dr. Marissa May, and in this video, we're going to be using the function t of x to represent the tax bill of a single person whose adjusted gross is x dollars for any incomes over 9525, but not over 38,700. So A is asking us for what is the domain of this linear function. And for this situation, we don't want to look at the equation. We instead want to look at the wording that they gave us. Remember, it said that we couldn't go over the income had to be over 9,525, but not over 38,700. So that is my income. So the income has to be more than 9,525, but not more than 38,700. Okay, now look at B. What is a single filer's tax bill if the adjusted gross income is 20,000? So this is telling us if X is 20,000, what do they pay? And so I'm going to do that work down here. I'm going to be finding a T of 20,000, and I'm going to use, in place of the X, I'm going to put 20,000. And you can see here, because I have that parentheses, I'm going to have to do that first. And folks, I'm just using a regular old calculator. If you want to use the Desmos online graphing calculator, I'm linking it down below for you. It's a free online calculator that I encourage students to use because it's free. But I'm using just a 4-function calculator that you would have on any phone. So that 20,000 minus 9,525 is 10,475. And then remember, order of operations, you're going to have to multiply by the 0.121 and then add the 952.50. And it looks like the answer I get is $2,219.98. Okay, so again, this one in B here is just asking us for if X is 20,000, what would be the tax bill? C is asking for which variable is independent, that's always your X, and which one is dependent, that's your Y. So for us, the independent is X here, and they told us in words the adjusted gross income is X. So adjusted gross income would be my independent, and then the dependent would be the tax bill. That's the Y value. Okay. Now, for D here, we're going to jump to the Desmos graphing calculator to take a look at the graph, and then we'll try to read the answer for E from the graph. So let's go there. So here we are in the Desmos graphing calculator. And remember, I've linked it below for you, so hopefully that helps you find it quickly. I have typed in the equation. You'll notice that I have, instead of put T of X, I have to put Y to get Desmos to graph. And I've put the whole equation in there, but I want you to see that nothing happens on the graph, okay? Because I want you to remember that domain. We said the domain had to be 9,525 bigger. So what I need to do is I need to zoom out a lot, okay? Because my X values here are like 5. So that's not even going to work for us. And so as I zoom out, and sometimes here on Desmos, you get a plus or a minus that helps you zoom out. I'm just using the scrolling feature on my mouse, just so you know. And now I can drag it to the section that I want. There's my 9,000 here. Okay. And I can keep going till I can see all of it. Okay, so this is my domain section from the 9,525, I believe, and then to the 38,500. Pretty nice. Now, let's use the graph to help us answer E. So on E, it asks us what was the income if the tax bill was $3,109.50. That's a Y value. So what we can do is come in here to Desmos and we can say, okay, Y equals $3,109.50. And you can see Desmos went ahead and drew a line for that, but it also gave us a dot right there. And that first value in this point is your answer. So my answer to part E is $27,351.45. Notice that I didn't have to do any solving. I can use the calculator to actually tell me the answer. So I hope you find this strategy helpful. With these types of problems, be careful with the words. There were a lot of words here that I think can cause you to get stumbled, but really pay attention to the words so that you won't miss those. All right. Bye for now.